Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because I just recently got back from vacation in Japan and it was the most incredible time. Before going to Japan, I researched a bunch of art stores, and so in this video I'm going to be showing you guys all of the clips I took while shopping around in art stores and also give you guys a haul of everything I got. The first store I went to was called Itoya and it was in Ginza, Tokyo. If you've watched any videos about art shops in Japan, you know that Itoya is massive. It is 12 floors with each floor dedicated to a section. Since it was a rainy day, we just decided to shop around, and so I managed to browse all of them. This place was so much fun to shop in. It was just like any art person's heaven. They had everything from trinkets to craft supplies to frameware to fine art supplies. Anything really you could think of, they had it. My favorite floor was their color floor. This was where all of their paints and pastels and finer art supplies were, and it was so much fun to browse through and so satisfying to look at. You'll be able to see all of the colors they had. It was honestly insane. I've never seen a selection like that ever before in my life. And honestly, I wasn't even planning on going into this store because I'd heard that it was 12 floors and I was afraid I was going to get really overwhelmed, but we were walking past it and I just had to go in and see what it was about, and I'm so happy I did because just browsing around was such a fun experience to me. I think we spent around an hour and a half to maybe 2 hours in here, but you could spend the entire day in here and just get lost in looking at all of the supplies and the colors and the tools they have. The next art shop I went to was called Gekkoso. It was a cute little art store that was also located in Ginza, Tokyo. It was run by this lady and she was so sweet. She showed me around the place and anything that I was looking at, she let me try or let me hold and see all the different colors and gave me all the information about it. The focus here was handmade gouaches in so many different colors and they were so beautiful. This store was super cute and fun to shop around in. The next art store I went into was called Uematsu. This store is located right outside of the Shibuya station, and it's a really great art store. It's 2 floors and it's packed with stuff. It has this beautiful wall of pigments and is stocked with any supplies you might need. They had a wide range of papers, brushes, markers, paints. It was really fun to browse around in here. I know, it's sick. Next up was the store that I was most looking forward to, and it was called Bumpodo. So this is the first ever specialty art store to open in Japan, and the building was super cute and vintage. This store had 3 levels and had so much supplies in there. I absolutely loved this store. It lived up to all of my expectations and more. I spent a really long time in here just exploring. It had a range of oil pastels and pastels that I've never seen before, like a whole aisle just lined with them. There was so many different colors and so many different brands. It was such a dream to look through. They also had so many trinkets, stamps, stationery, and fine art supplies. I truly could have spent all day just browsing around in here. It was so fun. The art store at Bumpodo was located in a neighborhood called Jimbocho. This neighborhood is known for its vintage bookshops. I went into Bohemian's Guild, which sold a bunch of vintage art books, and looking around in there was so cool. They had so many different books about different artists, Japanese artists, family name artists, and I was able to find some really cool vintage books. So that's all the footage I have about the art stores themselves. The rest of these clips are going to be from the rest of my trip, where I traveled to Hakone, Osaka, and Kyoto. Along the way there were so many little stores that I was able to pick up some other stationery and art supplies, which I'll show at the end of the video. I really hope you enjoy the rest of this footage and see all the beauty that Japan has to offer. I really had the most amazing time, and I definitely want to go back and explore more of Japan.
Yeah. so cool.
Okay, I'm going to start off with what I got at Itoya. So first off, they had these Midori notebooks, and so I got the notebook and a cover for it in the A6 size. I thought these were really cute, and I think A6 is a perfect little size. I can use this for note-taking or travel sketches, and yeah. Next up, I got a variety of pastels. So they had a whole section of Caran d'Ache oil pastels, and I've never seen those before, and I tried them out and they felt a lot like the Mungyo ones, and so I figured I would pick up a few in pastel colors. So I got a white because I'm running low on my Mungyo white. I got this periwinkle blue. I also got this peach shade, this baby yellow shade, and then from Pentel, I got this dusty rose shade. Then they also had a whole section of my favorite washi tapes. So I picked up a couple. I picked up one in this really light orange and one in this butter yellow color. From the color wall, I also picked up a couple of these pieces of paper in this really pretty butter yellow and this more sunflower yellow. And I thought maybe I could do a little art piece on them. If not, I really just love the colors to keep as swatches. Next up, from Gekkoso, I just got a couple of those palettes, as well as a button. I'm not too sure what I'll use these for yet, but I just thought they were really cute. In the store, they had them as keychain displays, and you can use them to put swatches on them of colors, and I thought it would be really cute. And then I also picked up a couple of gold buttons. Next up, I went into Muji, and Muji has amazing stationery. So first I got this 6-colored pen. I used to use this all the time in high school for writing notes, and then I ran out of the ink and I just never replaced it, but then I saw it again and I got a new one. And then I got this 3-colored pen plus a mechanical pencil. And I figured this would be great to keep in my pencil case because I don't have to bring around 3 different colored ballpoint pens. It's all in one, as well as a pencil. So this was really cool. And lastly, I just picked up some more masking tape. From Uematsu, I just got one singular oil pastel. I got one of the Caran d'Ache Neo pastels. And I got it in this really pretty lime green. I've been looking for a really light green for a while, and this one looked like it would do the job perfectly. Next up is the stuff that I got from Bumpodo. It had so many cool things. So first up, I got this notebook sleeve, and it just has some images of paint tubes on them. I was looking for a notebook to fit this, but they didn't seem to have any, so I figured I would just order one at home, but I thought this was a really cool cover. I like the old school look of it. Then I got this vermilion Caran d'Ache pastel. And actually, a lot of the shrines in Japan are vermilion because it symbolizes good fortune and good luck. So I thought it was cool that I got a color that is symbolic to Japan. They had the cutest stamp selection, and so I just had to get a few. First up, I got this lucky cat stamp. I got this flower stamp. And I got this panda stamp. To go along with that, I got this thing of white ink. Next, I picked up this kit that I'm really excited about, and it's a seal carving kit. So it's essentially carve a stamp into these blocks, and it gives you a double-sided carving tool. And I've never seen these in North America, so I thought this was super cool and I wanted to give it a try because I've done some stamp making with linoleum and erasers, but this is a whole different material, so I'm really interested to see how this works. Next up, I just got this Faber-Castell Pip Pastel pencil in this blush color. I use these to draft my oil pastel drawings, and I thought it would be nice to have another shade to pick from. And lastly, I got this set of watercolor postcards. The tooth looks really good. And you get 30 sheets, and I really liked the size. Next up, from the stamp store, I got this block, and it's a bigger block to carve stamps into. My idea for these stamps is I want to put my signature on it and use it as like a signature stamp. So that's why I got a bigger one, because I thought it might be easier to carve on a bigger surface, but we'll see which block I choose out of the 3 that I have. I also got a carver at this store, but I accidentally packed it in my carry-on and it got taken away from me at customs because you're not allowed to bring kind of blades through. So that was my mistake. But luckily the other kit that I got that had the seal stamp carvers has a carver, so I don't have to worry about trying to replace it. Then from the cute little stationery store, I got this bamboo brush because I've been looking for a bamboo brush. Not that I'm doing too much painting or calligraphy, but these were pretty inexpensive there and I knew they would be really good quality. So I figured I would get one because they're really good for Chinese brush painting, calligraphy, and I know they'll hold the ink properly and won't have the bristles fall out. So I just picked one up. And then here's some stationery I got from the Ghibli and Miffy store. So from the Ghibli store, I got this tin. It's really cute. It has Totoro on it, and I thought it might work to hold some oil pastels in it or any other little art supply. I love collecting tins. And then they had this little box that has all of these little stamps in it, and it has so many little Totoros, and it is so cute. And it has black ink. So I'm really excited to try these out. Next, from the Miffy store, I got this masking tape. It just has a bunch of Miffys on it. And I got these Miffy stickers. This is the volume 3. And lastly, I have the books that I got. So from Bohemian's Guild, I was able to find 2 books. First off is this book, and it has so many beautiful illustrations of birds, and they're all done in a Japanese art style, and I just felt really inspired from them. And I thought I could use these as references for some of my future artworks. And then I got this other book, which has just a bunch of Japanese art in it. And a lot of the works in here are brush painting. I also thought these were so beautiful. And lastly, at the hotel, there was just these free magazines, and this is just a guide to Takahama, but when I looked inside, there was beautiful photography, and I thought I might be able to use some of these images as references. So that is all the art supplies I got while I was in Japan. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had a really fun time filming it, and I'm really excited that I get to share the art stores and all of the beautiful places that I went to. Japan is such a cool place, and I loved it so much there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And until then, happy creating!